Today, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos taking on Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Philadelphia Eagles. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come in after tasting defeat for the first time in about a month as their loss snapped a 4-game winning streak. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, they come in off a loss last time out, but overall they've been playing well. 6 wins and 8 prior to that defeat. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. KJ Hamler returning it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Wilson. Flushed out right, and he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. From the 36, Wilson, throw right side, complete to Williams. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. So for this defense, a tall order ahead trying to defend against Russell Wilson. Charles, your keys for how they might go about keeping him in check?
Well, before we even get to the keys, let's start with the problems he presents, because he feels pressure so well. He's got a great sixth sense, maybe even a 7th and 8th. He knows where the pressure's coming from. He knows how to slide away from it, sometimes run away from it, and then he finds good throwing lanes to deliver downfield. So to me, it's that pressure inside, big, tall guys to make him try and throw over them and make his height work against him.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. 2nd and 2. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson got his man. It's Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. They go back to the ground with Williams. Heck of a broken tackle, but only able to work this down near the 23. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Wilson. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. 6 yards left on second down. Throwing is Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown. Albert O, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. And this defense going to bring out a couple extra DBs here on 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The numbers for Sanders last week: 19 carries, 68 yards, and a touchdown.
He's having a nice season, and he knows where he ranks in the league. Don't ever let a running back tell you that they don't know that. They do. So what he's doing now is lobbying the offensive coordinator all week long. Hey, how about a few more touches? He's one big game away from maybe leading the league.
Hurts. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 4th rushing touchdown on the campaign, number 7 overall. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Hamler now to return it. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
These two teams all tied after one. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now Wilson on first down. That's complete. Okuebuna. A gain of 6 there on first. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. From the gun, it's Wilson. Out quickly to Judy. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big play that time on the catch and run. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They go play action with Wilson. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on first. The kick by McManus is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that 1st round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. On 1st down, Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46. Here's Hurts to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Throwing is Hurts. Escaping the... And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Randy Gregory in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw taken in by Sutton. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down, it's Williams. And he powers his way up past the 30. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Thought they were going to force a fourth down. Instead, P.I. gives them the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
Eluding the pressure right. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of the leg?
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Javon Hargrave able to record his 5th sack of the season. After the sack on first down, Wilson. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. The 22 is the line to gain here on third down. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Wilson. Toward the pylon, caught. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Javonte Williams as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point from McManus is good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. From the 30 on second down, Hurts. Sanders has it over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And incomplete on the deep ball. So, you want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
On second down now, it's Sanders. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to throw. Quick slant here to Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43. They'll run. It's Sanders. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 46 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. On second down, it's Sanders. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Back to throw here. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
He'll buy some time right, and he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now to try the Eagle field goal, Jake Elliott. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Elliott is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17 to 10. After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. Another run with Sanders. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. They're going to look to throw. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd. That time a 6-play drive, and it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. (17-17) the score, all even to this point as the kick's away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. The interception on the last drive proved costly, led to the tying score, so 17 all as they come up on a first down. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And the Broncos will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. After the interception, here's Wilson. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Kaiser White. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Now a carry for Sanders. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And Pascal's got it. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Rolling to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers.
But you do need to know as a young quarterback that if you're going to spread the field, the ball's got to come out quick. And you have to know where to go with the football, really, in pre-snap. Identify where you want to go and get rid of it.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. The Eagles on third down. They've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And that's going to be caught front. Eagles touchdown. Quez Watkins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have moved out in front.
So what a comeback here. They looked like they might be down and out not too long ago, but they have rallied back to take a 4th quarter lead.
And I think we've got to give them nothing but credit for figuring things out on the fly, because mentally they were on the ropes ready to go, and they hung in there. They made some changes and adjustments, and that led to some big plays, and it turned this game on its ear.
Elliott good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Hamler now to return it. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Buying time to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
Throwing again here, Wilson. On the slant, completes to Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos! Cortland Sutton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Another run here with Sanders. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. They'll roll him out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big connection on that one. 38 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Sanders. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Sanders again. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter-punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 50 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Wilson. And he checks this one down to Williams. That catch good for only a couple. 2nd down and 8. Here's Wilson. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Brandon Graham, make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And to the 49-yard line, but no further, and obviously he is well short of the first. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They'll run on first down. Sanders. Despite the strong run, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. 2nd down, back to Sanders. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now Hurts on the option right. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Hurts sets up to throw it. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he's brought down. Clock now under 30 ticks and running. Throwing now is Wilson. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Now Wilson. He completes this to Sutton. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Philadelphia, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll return home next week to take on the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll get a late bye next week, which might be coming at the right time. And they'll be back in action in Week 12. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.